Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Now for those of you that don't know, the cat on the wall is Dipper and the one by the rubbish bag, there he is Frodo. Frodo and Dipper are best friends. Now this was actually taken last year when they were still babies. Dipper was 3 months and Frodo was 2. But I've compared this to the latest video that I did, If Life's a Beach, and nothing has changed. They played then as they play now. They're rough and tumble. They love their rough and tumble. And it's not always Dipper that starts it. It might be Frodo that starts on Dipper. It might be Podge that starts something, or even William. They can all be as bad as each other at times. But there's no malice in it, they're not spiteful. It's just all about fun with them. The weather is hot here now, and the cats don't do much. They have their breakfast. They might have a little charge around, but then they go off and find their spots for the day. So instead of waiting until the autumn to start filming again, what I'm going to do is get any unused video footage. I'll put it together to make videos that you haven't seen yet from the start of Blind Cat life over the last 10 months, which will be better than nothing at all. Now this is them from earlier this year, about March time I think, and the only thing that's changed is they're bigger, but they're still playing. And that's the great thing with the blind cats, they are always playing. With my other cats, apart from Fergus and sometimes Grey Cat, they seem to do their kitten time and then they lose their playfulness. They become more serious or boring, I don't know. But they have their food and they mooch off. Whereas the blind cats, they stay together and they play together. Obviously they can't go out, so they're restricted. But Podgy is about 2.5 now. William's over 4. But they're still all joining in and they're still enjoying themselves. I never get tired of watching. You know that, I've told you that so many times. But the blind cats together, I think it's brilliant. William rules the roost. He's senior blind cat. Frodo would like to, but he's too young yet. Doesn't stop him from trying. But it's going to be a couple of years yet before he gets a shot at the title. That's Podgy. William's got this thing that he has to spray everywhere, even me. It's not often I get a lie in, and one morning he just jumped up on the bed and turned round and sprayed me. I was not impressed, and he knew. He jumped off the bed rapidly. Dipper had gone off. He was making his way down to the fence, or the gate. and I called him. And they're all really good with their names now. Although I think William's the best. He can be anywhere in the garden, I'll call him and he'll come. Dipper will come eventually, when it suits Dipper. A bit like now, we have to have a little game, a little run and a jump here and there. But they are pretty good. And this is William back on the terrace. Now the cat following me is Molly. You haven't met Molly? She's a lot like Buffers. Comes in for her food and then she's off. She's another one that turned up in the garden a few years ago and stayed. But after she's had her food, then she goes down to the chicken sheds. There's a corrugated roof on there, and when the sun gets on it, it warms up, so that's where a few of the cats sit during the day, but there's never any problem. And the cat off to the right is Fergus. Fergus he's the unofficial big brother. He keeps an eye on them all. But watch as he goes off down the terrace. It's more of a waddle than a walk these days. He's a big lump. Lovely cat though.